Hello, and welcome to Haley's House of Horrors. Today we're going to be talking about horror movie conventions and how to prepare for them and what to expect and what to do. I wish I would have known a lot of these things before I went to my first convention because it would have made it a lot easier, smoother, and more fun. So the first thing I would say, number one, is bring cash. You need to bring cash because you're gonna think that the ATMs at the convention center and hotels are gonna have money in them, right? I found out the hard way. The lines were insane to get to them, and half the people didn't even know they were broke, and some of them were just out of money from people using the ATM so much that you had to stop, leave, go somewhere else, take money out from a different ATM, and then come back to the convention, which really sucks. So bring cash, always bring cash. Number two, if you can avoid buying action figures, posters, things that you can get in the store or things you can buy online, I'd say avoid it because there's so much cool stuff that people bring as merchants to the conventions that is one of a kind or rare or interesting or artistic that you probably want to buy up some more obscure things rather than things you could just get online at any time. What's the point in doing that, I have never bought an action figure at a convention. So I mean, if you have a lot of money and you just don't give a shit, then yeah, buy yourself action figures at the conventions for top price. 3, this one's important. Wear comfortable shoes because it sucks standing for so long. I have stood in line for 5 to 6 hours to get a picture with Robert Englund. I stood in line for 5 hours for David Howard Thornton. And it's crazy because you never know which celebrity is going to be popular at the time or who's going to have longer lines. But if you have some common sense, you're going to think, oh, Robert Englund, yeah, he's going to have a long line. Doug Bradley, yeah, he's definitely going to have a long line. Yeah, so definitely wear comfortable shoes because it is very uncomfortable standing, walking long distances. Number 4, bring a backpack or a tote with you if you can. I can't stress this enough because if you get an autograph and you're walking around in a convention, you're elbow to elbow with other people, or if you go outside and the wind blows it away or something, it's just terrible. I've had that happen where my picture's gotten bent because the wind was too high when I went outside. I actually bought a plastic folder that I can put my my signatures in, and then I put it into a backpack to keep it safe. Number 5, if there's a specific picture you want signed, bring a print and a Sharpie or paint pen in the color you want so that you have it beforehand. They will not always have the really cool money shot pictures of celebrities and horror movies that you want, because if you go on a Saturday, a lot of people have gone on Friday and they've bought some stuff then. So I would say, just as a backup, I've been taking prints with me to get signed or props or what have you. But that will lead me on to number 6. It's okay to bring your own prop and merch, but be prepared for it to cost more sometimes. Some celebrities charge more for Funko Pops, for action figures, for signing masks because of the rarity of it and the cost of the product before they sign it. They know that people can make more money off of it. I don't know how that affects them. Honestly, I have no idea. But yeah, be prepared to pay more for some select items like masks, Funko Pops. Number 7. Most celebrities do not include a table photo with the signature. There's usually a combo or separate price. But some do not include a photo for any extra cost. It just depends on the celebrity. It just depends on the actor's, mood, situation, whatever they want to do. Number 8. Do not bring a real weapon to the convention. It should be obvious, but some horror fans won't think twice about bringing a butcher knife or a machete or a chainsaw with the chain attached. It's not something that's cool to do. It's not safe for the convention. It's upsetting to the actors. Everybody wants to feel safe, so don't bring real weapons. And if you are bringing a chainsaw, take the blade off of it first. Fake weapons, I don't think there's a problem with that. I've seen people in cosplay and, but I've never actually seen somebody with a real weapon going into a convention. Number 9. A pro photo op is not going to be the same as a table photo. It'll always be a separate price usually, so if you stand in line for Kiefer Sutherland and you expect to get a free photo with him, it's just not going to happen. Like, they're going to expect you to pay somewhere between $80 and $150 for a pro photo op for most of the bigger stars. If you go to smaller conventions and they have photo ops, it's like $60 to $80 right now that I've noticed. So just be prepared that you're not going to get a photo when you get to the end of that line. If you go to different celebrities, not maybe as well known, but maybe just as like good or interesting, like Lloyd Kaufman, he'll sign anything and he'll take a picture with you with a group of people from like Toxic Avenger and for free. And Jim Crett, that played the helicopter zombie, he is so cool and nice, and I loved meeting him the times that I have, and he's always given me a picture for free with a signing. So it kind of depends on who you're seeing. Number 10. This is the last one I can do with my fingers because I don't have 13 fingers. Be prepared to stand in very long lines, especially for very popular or more well-known celebrities. It's just, it's gonna happen. So number 11, go to the restroom before you get there. Often lines are significantly longer and crowded. It is not fun to be stuck in a restroom with like a bunch of girls or guys or whatever and then stand in line forever. It's not fun. I'd rather stop at a rest area before I got there. That's just me. Plan for extra time for parking and to arrive early as possible. If it were up to me driving, if I did drive, I would show up really early so that I could get in lines first and like go through the merch tables first, like an early pass to get into the merch tables before anybody else can. It's it's wholly up to you what you choose to do, but like I think getting early is probably best, especially for getting the good stuff. So happy hauntings, and I hope you enjoy your horror conventions.